in 2016, Norm of the North is replacing something else. Because since The Little Prince is not a theatrical release movie until when it's releasing on Netflix, Norm of the North is what happened suddenly happened. And this film makes Elf Bowling the movie look like a troll in Central Park. As I come to the bankruptcy company that Lionsgate Animation Studios should have been a great job until one more year because My Little Pony, the movie for 2017, makes the best Lionsgate animated film of all time. And later on, I have to face the Arctic Nations. And that is my reference of the opening scene of Erod, the Blockbuster Busters review on robots. And I do respect Erod, the Blockbuster Busters opinion about robots. And my opinion about robots is amazing. Well, kind of like I do respect Super Mario Logan's opinion about Big Hero 6. Anyway, let's just start the video, shall we? Hey guys, I'm Eric Creel, the Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks critic, and here's my another redo review on this video. So, if you have not seen my original rant on Norm of the North, well, despite it has the most viewed in video, click in the link in the description. So yeah, Norm of the North is not going to be a typical review/rant, nor extreme epic rant, or not even in the biggest title that sums up to ignite my rage. This is the very first atomic rant on Norm of the North. Let's not kick around the football, let's get started. Here's the plot. We have Norm the polar bear, who wants to become the popular polar bear in history and do the Arctic shake. And then suddenly when Norm and Socrates, including the lemmings, saw the houses in the Arctic and what happens if they build one, what kind of plot is that? And then we have Mrs. Brightly to solve some of the houses in Mr. Green's company. And then what basically happens is when Norm and the lemmings come to New York City and to meet Mrs. Brightly and Mr. Green, and they like to become the most popular polar bear in history. And then when Mr. Green solves Norm's father, and then basically when Mr. Green is trying to capture Norm, but he can't, he fails miserably at everything he does. And then when basically happens is when Norm become the most popular polar bear in history to interview the star of the guest. And then basically happens is when the ratings go high up and they build the houses in the Arctic and they build more to more from Alaska to Antarctica and to the Bahamas. What is the plot of this film? And then what basically happens is it's up to Norm to rescue his father and to come back home to the Arctic and do more dancing at the end, and that's basically the plot for the entire film. So, well, I had backstory back in 2015 where I went to go see Goosebumps in 3D with my father. They played Norm of the North trailer when I went to go see Goosebumps. I said to myself, what is this? And then, after I saw it in Regal Cinemas back in January 16th, 2016, I watched it for 1 hour, and I said to myself, oh my goodness, it is worst film of all time. And then, so back in 2017 through 2018, I first time for to discover Puke Cinemas, Norm of the North, that I need to did that. But unfortunately, my old channel just got removed thanks to Marcus Riley, and I'll ignore that user. And I said to myself, Oh boy, this is the number one worst animated film of 2016, and the worst movie of 2016, and the worst animated movie of all time, as well as the worst movie of all time. Let's not be around the bush. So, let's take a look at the story. The story is very horrendous, awful writing, and doesn't make any sense about the plot. The animation is too horrendous. I need to look away at any other animations of Norm of the North. I will look something amazing, better Lionsgate animated features. For example, My Little Pony, the movie for 2017. Yes, I'm actually a brownie, and especially Early Man, which is the latest Aardman animated movie released in 2018. And the characters, we have Norm the Polar Bear. He is so annoying. He is the worst main character of all time. Rob Schneider did a terrible job in this film. And then we have Mrs. Brightly. She is so forgettable. I don't really care about Mrs. Brightly. And then we have Olympia Brightly. She is so annoying. She is nothing but Riley Anderson and Sherman done bad. That's right. Olympia Brightly is Riley Anderson from Inside Out and Sherman from Mr. Peabody and Sherman done bad. And then we have Mr. Green. Oh my goodness. Him and Norm the Polar Bear are one of my worst characters of the bunch. Ken Jeong's terrible acting who played Mr. Green. Ken Jeong's chef from Tom and Jerry the movie is a miles times better Ken Jeong performances than Mr. Green. Even Dynamite from Scoob is actually better. And the rest of the characters are very horrendous. And I can't forget about the one song, Arctic Shake. Arctic Shake is one of the worst songs of the entire film. So, is there any positives about this movie? Let me think. No! There is none! So, overall, Norm of the North is by doubt the worst animated film of 2016, as well as the worst film of 2016, as well as the worst Lionsgate animated films of all time, and as well as the worst film of all time. So, do not watch Norm of the North whatsoever. As for the sequels, well, it gets it lucky. I think the sequels are not as bad as the first one. I think the sequels is still bad, but the first film is even more worse. So, overall, Norm of the North doesn't even deserve a 0 out of 10 in getting the seal of bull poo. It rightfully deserves nothing to me. It is absolutely nothing. And there it is. It is the one compound word of nothing. So, thank you all for watching, and what do you think about that movie? Comment down below and let me know, and click subscribe, whatever you like. And you know what? I'm done. Bye!